And today is Saturday, April 21st, to bring you guys another weekly dose of Bento Xtreme! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys there. Well, we're going to talk about this week's news. I'm sorry, I forgot to say. Bento Xtreme, your number one source for anime, JRock, video games, and Blizzard news. Now, without further ado, we're going to jump right into this week's big topic, which is talking about the StarCraft 2 World Championship Series! They're going to name only one person is going to be able to rise to the top of all the other StarCraft players like Brian and I, the average Joes, to become the number one World Championship Series best StarCraft 2 player. So guys, more details about this. There's going to be over 30 different locations, 30 different locations across the globe to have the qualifiers and then the semifinals and finals to bring that one World Championship. Well, we're going to, as I said last week, we're going to give you guys more details. Stay tuned for more information on this in the video. So stay tuned, guys. Don't change that. Don't click somewhere else. Watch our video for more info. Well, guys, that's it for big news this week. We're going to jump right into Brian's anime news.
Anime news, guys. What's going on in anime world is that One Piece is finally releasing their game in America.
Finally!
It's been out since March. They sold a lot of copies during their release in March.
Yes, it was in March, and
but this was
very
only
successful.
but this is the only Japanese copy. But they finally confirmed that it's going to get released in North America and Europe in November of 2012. So great news, guys, and it's going to be on the PS3.
Very good.
Yeah. And then I know there's a lot of Fate Zeros or Saber fans out there, guys. However, there's something crazy going on in Japan only, guys.
Only Japan. Sorry, anywhere else.
But the great thing is that anime is actually doing a lot of charity work for Japan, actually, because during the whole earthquake incidents, and a lot of big companies are coming out to help out their own nation.
Exactly. There's still people missing from the earthquake.
So what's going on is that they designed a poster for Red Cross, the Japanese Red Cross, and they're actually giving out these posters when you donate blood. Like, we get ice cream, we get like movie tickets once in a while, food, a lot of food, always food, yeah,
sweets,
yeah, but
candy.
This is a better treat if you're a otaku, more likely. This is only exclusive for, people who donate blood for Red Cross.
Yeah, I don't think your 80-year-old lady donating blood in Idaho is going to be happy receiving a Saber or Fate Day Zero poster. Do you think?
Definitely not. So. Yeah, but, this would be cool if, they did it for, like, colleges or, like...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Or, like, like we could, Red Cross could come to, like, Animex when they should do something.
That'd be awesome.
This should be a crazy way of making charity work, actually.
Very good.
So... Well, let's go into Animex, guys. I just talked about Animex.
Yes,
so
we're going to talk about it again.
Yeah, why not? Animex was turning 21 this year, guys. 21. Yeah, they're 21st, actually. Their 20th anniversary didn't do so well, but I hope they do well this year, actually.
21st, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they're saying, oh, we're turning 21.
So they're legal now. They're legal. They can drink.
Yeah. Well, what they're hoping is that they're going to have a lot of events that you could do as 21 and over, actually. Maybe better, raves, better club events. Mm-hmm. And even maybe like a fancy dinner with wine or something like that.
Hopefully. Fancy dinner with wine? You think otakus are going to be that classy?
Well, some otakus are well off, It's not like you don't have to be, the college people are the ones that are suffering, not the people who are out of college.
Yeah.
Well, what they quoted in their Twitter feed saying, wow, we could do legally stuff what we used to do when we were 16. Yeah, you're right about that part. Mm-hmm. But they're hoping that they're going to bring a lot of new programs in. So that's it for anime news. What's going on in... JRock.
JRock. Man, you can even bring that tone to it, man. You gotta do it like, more punk rockish, like
JRock.
Anyways, well, guys, it's been a very slow week, very sad slow week for. Wow, that really dropped my throat, guys.
That hit you really bad.
I should have done that. Excuse me as I clear my throat. If you guys remember Asian Kung Fu Generation, Lusuke. Street Fighter fans out there.
What? I don't know what's that. Okay.
Anyways,
go on.
I gotta add Ryan in there, dude. The classic Street Fighter 2 character. Asian Kung Fu Generation. This band exploded back in 2003 with some help of some major anime titles, with their major theme songs. Didn't listen to the anime titles. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. You guys can go to.
Well, I know some of them.
Yes.
Naruto,
my friend Brian will for you, man.
Bleach. like those are the two big.
Oh,
ones.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. They did like the first one.
They did a lot of Naruto songs. They did a lot of Bleach songs for them. Actually, that's one of the reasons they boomed during that time because those are two big animes during that time.
Exactly.
And they're still continuing on. Actually.
How can I forget that, guys? It was awesome. Well, they're releasing one of their first major compilation CDs, which was released earlier this year. You guys can buy it on iTunes or maybe on eBay or some international website you can buy the CD on. It's going to include some of their basic hits from Naruto and Bleach and whatnot since 2003 to the current day. And this is the most compiled CD set yet to be released. So go look into that, guys. And one other JRock band named D. In Japanese, their world tour was called Hwangdi Yami ni Umerata Mukoi, which translates into D Tour 2011 Legend of Heilong. Their band, if you guys are not too familiar with D, the band, it's based off an ancient Chinese deity during the Shang Dynasty named Huangdi, the Yellow Emperor, if you guys are familiar with Chinese history, which is based off legend during legendary times of China.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to get a history lesson from
I'm
JRock.
sorry. We went back to college, man. Back to school with you. Sorry, guys. Their tour was on December 29th of late last year. You guys can find more about this band on jworld.com to fill you in. The fans included some, many Arctic cultural people from like young to old people, with a mixture of rock punk style to your female Lolitas to the hardcore gothic aristocratic people like Versailles, for example. Just different cosplayers, guys. It was awesome. And the main colors of this band is red and black, which were the signature colors and part of the signature colors of the main band's world tour in their mini album Yamini Umerata Mukoi. So find out more about this and read more about the tour on jmerle.com. Well, we're gonna dive right into video games this week, guys. So what's big for video games, Brian?
Wow, you had a mouthful about JRock. I thought what are you talking about? You didn't have a good update.
I did. You know what I did? I tried to fill in more information. I think the fans want more info, not just tell them what it is, but tell them more about it.
So yeah, let's go with video games.
Exactly.
Super Smash Brothers, guys. Remember all that games? It came out on the 64, it came out on the GameCube, and it came on the Wii. Well, Nintendo didn't officially say, "Oh, we're gonna make a new Brawl or a new, Super Smash Brothers that they're gonna release on the Wii U." Mm-hmm. However, there's some good news for hardcore fans out there, guys. There's called the Project M.
Project M.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this Project M.
Project M is pretty much 50 volunteer developers develop their own Brawl system. Actually, it's nothing illegal or anything like that. They actually got the rights to it because they're not manipulating the game to the point where it's their own game. They're not pirating the game. They're not pirating the game. You could download it for free on their website. It's on IGN if you want to look into more details about it. And you just need a copy of Super Smash Brothers, Brawl, actually. So you actually need an actual game to play this game. Mm-hmm. I don't know how... I know a lot of people do the pirate version of the game.
Which is not wrong. You guys should do that.
I don't know how that's going to work out, but they're saying the official way to do this is getting an SD card and having the actual version of the game. Great thing is that they're putting all the Melee characters and the Brawl characters in there, so it's going to be like a great, great game, guys.
Yes.
And they're putting new, pretty much land and everything like that. It's great. This is the best game I think we're going to have, actually.
Definitely.
So that's great. So if you guys want to check it out, go on IGN.com again, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah. Well, another great news this week is that Halo 4's release date finally got confirmed!
Finally, guys. Yeah. Finally. The companies this year, like Blizzard, they're really getting into it. Really putting their heart and soul into the development of all these new games.
So the game's going to get released on November 6th of 2012. Not too far, guys, actually. Mm-hmm. And they're saying, what's it? Master Chief is coming back on the game.
Of course, man. Master Chief, you can forget about that guy.
Yeah.
He's like the Chuck Norris of video games.
So, for foreign video game news... we're actually gonna have about 3DS and PSPs. In Japan, the Vita is still suffering supposedly, and supposedly the Vita was doing better than America actually in Japan. Mm-hmm. However, they're saying the top two personal consoles are your Nintendo 3DS and your PSP still.
Of course. I mean, head.
Yeah, and a lot of games are still coming out on the PSP in Japan, actually. Yeah, in America it kind of died out, but however in Japan it's still tons of games are coming out. So this is it for video game news. What's going on in Blizzard news? Beta!
Beta! Beta! Beta!
Beta.
Well, guys, as you guys know, they're gonna release Diablo 3 on May 15th, one day after my birthday. I keep reminding you guys that. And the beta will be released, or is now released, since yesterday. If you guys pay attention to the Facebook update, please subscribe to our Facebook if you have not. If you have not yet, talk about you guys. Beta is now released only for 3 days. You guys can log in to battle.net, your account. If you don't have an account, sign in. Create your battle battle tag ID, and then what you do is you download the client, and you guys can play this awesome game, guys, only for 3 days. And you know what's the best thing about this, Brian?
You know what's the best part?
USA gets it first.
Oh, really?
Asia. So I'm sorry to rub it in your face, Grant. Cray doesn't get it.
It's
So,
okay.
In your face.
In my face?
Yeah, in your face.
But I'm American too.
No, you're Korean.
What are you talking about?
You're Korean, man. You're still Korean to me.
Oh, whatever.
Well, guys, you guys can download the game between April 20th, which was on Friday, from 12:01 all the way to Monday, 10 a.m. So, in fact, it's about 3 days, but if you include the math, it's 3 days. I'm not going to go into the math. I'm not a math major. Well, guys, Korea or Asia, including the countries of Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau, you won't be able to test this until after America tests it, which is April 23rd. I think the reason for this is because the client or the server's not quite stable yet, so they can only have one thing at a time, or the servers have not even been created yet. They're still in the development stage.
It's probably because there's so many different servers that we have to do that they don't want to crash it like Battle.net.
Exactly.
What happened with StarCraft 2 when they first started? Yeah,
exactly. It was one whole American server. So.
Yeah.
So you guys can check it out. Go to battle.net for more info. Woo, it's hot in here. If you guys don't know, we're in SoCal. It's like 95 degrees in here, so we're trying to do our best. And we're going to talk about the World Championship, guys. As you guys know, I talked about in the beginning. We're going to talk about it more. MLG, Major League Gaming, is teaming up with Blizzard and what's the company? Blizzard and Battle.net to bring you guys the USA National Finals, which is going to be held in beautiful, sunny SoCal, Southern California, Anaheim Convention Center. And, Disneyland, guys. You guys can have average Joes just like Brian and I compete for you becoming the #1 player in the world. You can play the top 64 players are competing for a prize pool of $15,000, and they'll move on to the semifinals for the North American term, including Canada, USA, and Mexico, to become the USA champion, guys, or North American champion, for a prize pool of $30,000. Here's on a side note: if there are country that you're in, like Peru or Japan, it's not listed in the tournament listings, you guys hold tight. Blizzard is working on countries, servers where you can compete, so go check it out, guys. More updates are going to come along as more updates are posted on the Battle.net website and Blizzard website. You guys can tune in to us for more info to rely on us if you guys are lazy, or you can go to the Blizzard website yourself. And the last topic is going to be the DreamHack tournament, guys. It's going to be held in Stockholm, Sweden. Your commentators are going to be Apollo, Wolf, In Control, and Semler, guys. And the players that are going to compete, it's one American player, Idra. Who doesn't hate Idra, guys? And a handful of Korean players like, not Nani like he's European, but Hero, My Hero, and MMA. Who can love MMA, guys? And remember to attend your local barcraft, like in Los Angeles, San Diego. You guys can go to battle.net for more info. And if you can't attend a barcraft, go to your local website, which is the DreamHack website. Well, that's it for this week, guys. Want to add anything else, Ryan?
Nothing much. I think I forgot. One other thing I forgot. Anime Expo's housing is up actually for hotels. Yes. And the prices are not too bad actually. If you guys want to check it out, go on their website. If
you guys want an official hotel.
Yeah.
So guys, that's it for this week. Remember to tune in next week for your weekly dose of Bento Summer Extreme, your #1 source for anime, JRock, video games, and
Blizzard News.
This is the big topic of this week. Please remember to subscribe to our Facebook and our Twitter, and like us on our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Remember, guys, until then, remember to Bento your samurai to the extreme!